Go ahead, handle.
Gang in this bitch. Gang in this. All right. Y'all ready?
We recording?
Yeah, ready? We recording?
Everything recording? Every camera?
I think you've been going on.
Welcome back, Children of the Trenches family.
What episode is this?
This is episode 10.
Oh, we on episode 10?
We on episode 10, I believe.
Damn, episode 10.
Episode 10.
Damn,
Nonetheless, though, this is another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I am your host, Javion Cardinal.
Anthony Finesse Hess.
And we got your special guest,
Kevin Smith.
Shaun Swain.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We just gonna get right into it. So my time knowing you guys, you feel me? Y'all always been, equipped with the shoe game. You feel me?
That's a nice word. I like that.
Equipped. That nigga have equipped in his bio.
That's a good way to put it.
Equipped.
I'm gonna use that.
I'm
gonna be
equipped
like,
with the new
yeah,
Jordans.
when I'm trying to swing something, I'm gonna be like, got these. Equipped.
Yeah, they're equipped.
Equipped with the drip. You feel me?
Okay, that's a slogan.
That's a slogan.
Yeah, I'm gonna copyright that one.
Yeah, for
Put that on the
sure.
shirt.
Take credit.
Put that on the shirt.
I'll cut y'all a check.
Anyways, yeah. So shit. Tell me a little bit about shoes and like what is it that interests y'all? Like, first of all, what was your go-to shoes in high school?
You want me to go first?
You go ahead.
So one shoe that's gotta be automatic in the closet is the Air Force One. All white Air Forces gotta be.
G-Fazos.
Those are Mando.
Mando.
You're not authentic if you ain't got no forces.
Not the black ones.
That was me growing up. That's what started my love for kicks, and then me personally,
not the black ones.
not the black ones. No.
You can't be my homie.
You know what time it is with the black
No. You can wear the black ones, but are we going on a robbery? Like, what are we doing?
It depends.
It depends on what we're doing.
See the thing
It's
about
most definitely it's most definitely not a nice occasion if they're on feet. We're gonna leave it at that.
But the thing about the all whites is like you don't matter what you got on,
It's gonna fly.
they're gonna match. Yeah. So whatever you got on, you can't say you're not fly with the forces on. You can't.
Right.
So, but
Most
they gotta be
definitely.
clean.
They
You
go
can't
with
have the dirties.
They go with anything.
That's the thing. I don't even think you should clean your forces. You just gotta buy a new pair.
Nah, if you see anything that if you see any yellowing or kind of
gotta
anything that
buy a
don't
new
look like
pair.
all white,
gotta
as
buy a
soon
new
as you see the
pair.
stars fading away.
So
they $90.
So how long is a pair of forces lasting you?
It depends on how much you see. For me, I wear Air Force. That's my go-to. Even though I got a lot of shoes, Air Forces are really my go-to. So I would say probably every 2-3 months, I probably get a new pair. But it's affordable. It's $90. So I'm like,
you re-equip every
I
two.
I keep about 2 pair in my closet at all times. Like always have an extra pair. Like I got some for my feet, and then I got some that I know for after because I don't like keep buying them because I know how much I wear them. So,
Mandatory. No, that's for real.
That's really the shoe that I really mess with the most.
I mean, like he hit it on that. He hit the nail right on the head with that one. I mean, y'all, you know me. You know I always got some Air Force Ones on my feet.
Yeah.
That's for sure my go-to. Right, high school, always have some Air Force Ones. Always mandatory.
Yeah.
Always like my attire. Like to me, shoes make the fit. Like I have on a hoodie, some shorts, but just know what's on my feet is gonna be some heat. Rather it's some Air Force Ones. I rock a little. I like ones. That's more my silhouette, the normal style, like something like that. Some 11s, some low top 11s back then. But I was real heavy on Air Force Ones.
Yeah, for sure.
The white for sure. Like that's how I started off as a kid. Like my pops, he used to do me and my brother. Like we would always get something nice. We always get a Jordan of our choice. But we mandatory was getting some all white Air Force Ones because either we was rocking them to church.
Damn, nigga, you forcing that church?
We was.
You equipped that church, nigga?
They
Fully equipped.
They go anywhere.
Fully
With the
equipped.
slacks
I'm
on.
talking birthday parties. I'm
Got some
talking
slacks
birthday
and some
parties.
forces.
But it's real. Like it's our culture, real East Side. Like we white tee and some white forces. That's always in the closet. Always fresh.
Nigga gotta go to church at 10, but gotta go to a party at 11.
And all I'm
on
doing
deck.
is changing the shirt. I'm taking the little button up off, the white tee on, and we good.
Nah, but let me ask y'all opinion on this, because as you guys know, as we all know, shoes is real important in our culture. In our culture, shoes are really important. Why do you think that is?
I think because, like he said, like at the end of the day, no matter what you're wearing, people gonna look at your feet first. So like, no matter what you got on, I mean, you always want to be fly from head to toe, but like at the end of the day, your shoes are gonna stand out. They're gonna be the first thing people will do is look at your shoes. Like, okay, girls included.
Yeah,
so if you ain't got
real.
nothing on your feet that's really presentable, they gonna look at you a different way. And even though it's kind of prejudging, it's kind of how it is. But like shoes just became such a big thing in the culture, especially out here in LA. Like everywhere you go, people are out here. It's a moneymaker now. It's became a whole. It's not just shoes no more.
Yeah, I would say like they are a big thing because I grew up around a lot of women and they all used to tell me one of the main things they look at when they see a man, first thing they look down is at your feet. Mm-hmm. So I was taught at a young age, like my mom, they always tell me this story. They said when I was like 2-3 years old, the one thing I used to always do is get my kicks and I go grab my baby wipes. And they'll say I was that kid sitting in the corner with the baby wipes cleaning off my shoes. Yeah. They said they ain't never seen a kid do that before. They said I wasn't playing with toys. I was playing with shoes. And I'm like, man, that's still me to this day. They know I got some baby wipes on me in the car. I see a little scuff mark on my shoe. I'm going to get it right.
Now I'll do that. Like if there's a little scuff on the forces, I'll definitely wipe them off. But like I said, if it becomes like where there's a yellow one, you can't do nothing about it, then you just got to retire. Go. But there's a little scuff, like you said, I keep wipes on me at all times.
We're going to go ahead and telephone wire them. We're gonna throw them up there.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Now, go ahead, bro.
You had mentioned how important it is to women.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this: How is it important that your woman got shoe game?
Ooh. That's right up there with yourself. Because what do you look like having shoes and your girl kick game ain't on point? They don't go
she got to match her fly.
It's like if your girl works out but you don't. Like, they don't go together.
I feel
the same thing with shoes. So like if you got shoes on, it's kind of it don't always gotta be matching, but she gotta be fly too. Like that's just I ain't got no choice.
Yeah,
I
she ain't gonna be with me.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm gonna be honest. Like how I say women first thing they look at is feet. That's one of the things I look at too. I'm looking at your teeth. And then I'm looking down at your feet.
Teeth is one.
I'm looking at your teeth and your feet. Either your toes, and like I'm saying, girls don't always gotta have the kicks on. I ain't big on the girls in the sneakers because I mean we grown now. In high school, all that shit smooth. All the girls rocking all the J's. They the most popular ones.
It's the plus though.
Yeah, it's a plus. But now that we grown, I like girls that more casual style sneakers. You know, little Prestos, little Nike Sakai, little off-white drip, some ones. Okay. I don't expect to see a chick in some Jordan 9s, some 3s, really
just kicked
some
up.
11s kicked up like me. Like how I'm like, I like Jordans. Like I don't expect to see a chick just rocking, like going ham.
No.
But like
yeah, he right too. But me personally, like I'm not huge on girls with J's unless it's some 1s or maybe some 4s. But like girls I'm not big on J's. Like with girls, like I'm more on her.
That's
like
not really an
Hirachis,
expectation.
Prestos, like he said,
a little casual look.
Yeah. Still fly. I mean, because there should be really no excuse for girls not to be fly. Most of their stuff is cheaper.
Cheap.
It's like, so I'm like, if your stuff is cheaper, you should have no choice but to be fly.
Yeah, most of the time I like my kick. Like now we growing, I like my chicks in heels. I like the feet done, toes done. I need to see you in them heels, them sandals. Yeah, let's step. Like you can't have your feet can't. Like I said, you can't look like no.
You got some quotables on this episode. I got some quotables. You equipped? Let's step.
You right though.
Yeah, I'm being for real. That's really how I think. Like most shit I deal with, like that's my gift. Like I bless people with shoes. That's my thing. I like shoes. If I got shoes, my chick got shoes. If she like what I got, when I go get it, I'm gonna make sure she got a pair.
Yeah.
Okay. Like something like that. But most of the time, not everything they style, but for real.
Yes, sir. Now, the shoe game, the reselling game, it's $1 billion industry.
It is.
A lot of people are buying shoes, selling them at a higher price. You know, when did you guys get into that?
I think it's just one of them things where I mean I've always had shoes. I've always sold shoes, but like I think especially with COVID going around, it became more. It's not really a big business. It's really more of a side hustle kind of thing. But like, you know, them shoes they come and go with me for sure. But like, I think at this point with shoes, it's got to the point where it's getting ridiculous. Like, especially with prices. Like, some shoes cost so much that people like. If I buy some shoes that cost almost $1,000, I wouldn't even want to put them on my feet.
Right,
they're more of a trophy than wanting to wear them. That's how. It's a good thing, but it's a bad thing at the same time. It's like, damn, shoes ain't even. You don't even want to wear them. You paying so much for these shoes nowadays. But it's good for people that are selling them. They coming up, but I don't know. I think it's just how you look at shoes. It's really how you look at like how much you think shoes are important. So
I think it's like it's like a curse and a blessing. It depends on how you look at it. Like there's some shoes I'm like, all right, I will pay that ticket for it, no matter what it is. Then there's some shit. I'm like, nigga, 3 bands for that?
Yeah.
Like when you telling me they was just 150 in the store?
Yeah.
Like and now they 3 bands? Like, that's what's crazy. I mean, like
Corday said, that's an 05 Honda.
That's what I'm saying. You see, it was some dunks. He had some dunks and he took them back. That's me. I would do that. I would be like,
he said, that's an 05
yeah, I'm not
Honda
doing
for
that.
real.
Like a lot of stuff, if it's my swag, I'm gonna rock them. But like some stuff, I'm like, now we getting out of hand.
Yeah.
But honestly, Stockx was sort of like was the game changer when that came into play.
Yeah.
Like now that shoes have become a stock market, it really is scary. And it do, like he said, it make you want to trophy case your shoes more than put them on your feet.
Yeah.
And I was like,
$1,500. I wouldn't want to crease them. I wouldn't want to do nothing.
yeah, like in high school, I always had kicks. Like I was always had, like I'll get some shoes and sometimes I'm like, I'm not wearing these. Like I still got stuff to this day that's in the closet. Ain't never been touched. Like I got stuff that's just, not everything needs to be worn or something. And then you go and look it up and you're like, well, damn, it's worth that. Like, and it's at the end of the day, it's Michael Jordan. Because when it comes down to it, it's really only Jordan.
Yeah.
So like,
but when it came, but especially with COVID, like I ain't really been going nowhere, so I ain't really had nowhere to wear my
the shoes
to be honest
anyway.
with you.
right now, yeah, a lot of the shoes that's coming out now, they gotta go.
Yeah. but to answer your question though, like with the reselling and all that, like I said, it's not really a full on business. This is one of the things where I started selling shoes and then like whatever comes in my house, like I try to go on Sneakers app and get with shoes, any shoes I can, and that's really basically what I do. I try to get the shoes that I know is gonna be that everybody especially that has been anticipated by a lot of people. Like I need them. Those be the shoes I try to get on the Sneakers app. Yeah. And at that time, it was, like I said, it's not nothing huge right now because I'm still currently I'm an athlete, so I'm just kind of like my side hustle for right now, trying to just that's how it is.
Yeah. How? Go ahead.
I was gonna say a lot of people may not know the process on actually obtaining the shoe from the Sneakers app. You know what I'm saying? Kind of explain that. Explain how hard it really is.
It really is. It's a hustle. It's a real grind. That's the crazy thing I can say. It is a real grind. Like y'all see me. Y'all know the real me. So y'all know I'll be up all night. I'll be like I'm a night owl when it comes down to it. Like I'm always grinding. I'm always thinking about when to get the next shoe, how to get it. I'm up on all these apps. Like now it's crazy. Now it's groups you could be part of that they like in a sense hack the system to where you get front row. You know how when you order something online, it send you straight to the payment page. So all you gotta do is press submit, all your card info, everything is in there, you good. Yeah. So now it's because it's like I'll be up and they'll have you in a raffle. They'll have you trying to get some. Oh my bad, it's a little frown. Yeah, they'll have you trying to go get some sneakers and you'll be sitting there thinking you won. Yeah, you'll be sitting there pending and then everything just go left. Yeah. I'm like, next thing you know, you think you won the sneaker. Like, I can say that now. Now that everything is switching to online, ain't so much of the sneakers, all the hype shit. You can't really just go in the store and get it these days. Like how you used to. Ain't no more of that camping out, this and that. Some stores have it to where you could camp out and get it, but not everything. Or there is limited supply to a lot of things. Yeah. So like with the Sneakers app, you gotta have a profile. You gotta be a Nike member first and foremost, and then you gotta be up early. Most of the shoes come out at 7:00 this time. So you gotta be ready. You already gotta have all your stuff ready to go. Yeah. And shit, then you just press submit, and we're gonna find out if you win. You got it. Yeah. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. And I was like, I'll be having mornings. I'll be up mad. I'll be up.
Ruined your whole day.
Could have been sleeping.
Ruined your whole day.
You're right. I mean, he's right. Like, it's one of the things. It's just too competitive now, especially guys like I'm not deep into the shoe game. But like guys that are serious. They got robots that already got information put in. Those are the guys you're competing against with the Sneakers app. Those guys are getting 2-3 different sizes when I'm trying to just get one. I'm trying to get one size. They got 3-4 pair of sizes. That's
the scary part. Is like most of the people in the game are doing it to resell. They doing it to resell for crazy prices. That's what I hate sometimes because it's like, think about the kids sometimes. Think about the kids that really do want to wear them. Think about the coaches, some people that really do want them on their feet. Like most people is getting them just to go ahead and tax people. And that's the sort of thing I think ain't right sometimes. Because growing up as a kid, it wasn't like that for me. Growing up, I used to be with my brothers, my pops. We used to camp out, get sneakers, go to the most to get them. It's like now it's just like, we gonna see if you get them. I go out the way trying to get my little brother or somebody some sneakers, and it's like I lost. Sometimes I lost. Sometimes you win. You really never know.
Yeah.
So the whole reselling is ruining the culture.
In a sense, I would say yes, but it's kind of bringing more recognition to it. I would say like it's opening people's eyes to sneakers because I haven't like now I can say the sneaker world is honestly global. I see more people rocking Jordans now. Like I don't want to say like growing up, you don't see as many Asians and white people rocking Jordans, Air Force Ones. Now I'm seeing that more common. When I got in high school, now it's like Vans was more they thing. Now I'm seeing everybody rocking Jordans, especially ones.
Ones in particular. It's really ones.
Yeah. I would say I see everybody rocking Jordans. It's like now that's what I'm saying. It's more of a hype thing. Now that the fact, and that's where that game comes into I'm nice because it's more expensive than you. Yeah. So like people see it and they're like, well nigga, yeah, you paid $1,500 for your shoes, but they was really, what's it called? They was really $180 when they came out. And it's like, that's where I think the flex comes in. I think that's why more people is wearing it because they more like, well, you know how much these cost? Like, type, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You're right. And like you said, us living in LA, it's kind of amplified.
It is.
It's amplified for sure. And
because everybody want to flex.
Yeah, when it comes to being competitive on the sneakers app too, like you said, we already 3 hours behind compared to everyone else. So you gotta wake up. If you really want shoes, you gotta wake up because we already behind compared to people you competing against in New York and
just
stuff
like
like
the
that.
stock market.
So it's exactly like the stock market. Like you gotta wake up. You gotta be on point on when shoes come out too. Shoes come out damn near every day now. Like at this point, shoes come out almost every day. So if you really want to make some money with it, like you gotta be kind of not all in, but you definitely got to be paying attention. It's effort. You definitely got to have some effort to it. So,
and you think the competition is raised because of COVID?
Yeah, I think that's huge because I think now with COVID, with a lot of unemployment going on, I think people are just trying to find every single way they can make money now. So with shoes, this is an easy way to be sitting down like we are right now and be making money by not doing nothing, by just sitting on the couch and hopefully getting some shoes that. Like when the dunks came out, them the chunky dunkies, the ones with the cow print on them, people was killing for them, like, and it's crazy because everyone know how much the resale prices are. They're only $100, but after they sold out, they're going for almost $2,000, and it's like damn, like some $100 shoes, they $2,000 now, like so hell yeah, I think COVID has a huge deal with why shoes
because now everybody's sitting at the house, they on their phone, they see it. Like I said, with social media, it glorifies it. You see the sneaker, everybody. There's so many sneaker pages out there. Like you look at my Explore page, it's all sneakers. Like,
for sure.
It's all sneakers. Definitely. Like so, I know about everything that's on the way. That it's stuff that ain't came out yet, customized stuff. Like I see it all. So like when it come down to it, I think it does bring like COVID has helped people realize this a little bit more. Yeah, I would say
because my parents, they always know they don't like me really spending money on shoes, but I was like, yeah, I'm about to be reselling shoes and stuff. My mom didn't really believe me, and then I started reselling shoes, and then she was like, "Oh, you really making money off these shoes?" I was like, "Yeah, I've been trying to tell you," but like she didn't believe me. She thought I was just getting shoes for myself. I was like, "Mom, I wear a size 12. Why you think I'm buying shoes at a size 9? I'm not gonna wear them. I'm trying to sell them." And she didn't really understand that until real money started coming in, and then she was like, "Oh, well, then keep going." I was like, "Well, yeah, that's what I've been trying to do," but you didn't believe me. But yeah.
So when you going to buy the shoes, when you shopping for the shoes to resell, what's the ideal size where it's like, these are gonna sell for sure? Yeah, you gotta come on another question. These gonna sell for sure, or it's like, is there like an ideal size?
I would say for sure 8 through 10. That's been the most common. 10 for sure.
I would say something like that. 7, 6, 8 through 10. Because the thing I've noticed the most is it's these girls. A lot of girls are starting to rock sneakers now, especially when it come down to the ones.
For sure.
If you could get your hands on ones, girls is gonna buy them. They going nuts over them.
For sure.
So like like you go ahead and get anything small that you think a female gonna wear. That's where it come down to. And you check. That's what Stockx is for. That's what the sneaker. That's like the sneakerhead's heaven. Like we look at that and we see how much something going for. You like, oh, I'm getting those. Yeah, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to get those.
Really quick, just explain to people who don't know what exactly is Stockx.
Oh well,
people who might not know.
It's a stock market.
It's pretty self-explanatory. It's literally like people. So when you selling shoes, like people ask how much you selling them for. Well, guys, shoe sellers will go to Stockx. Like, well, these are how much they're going for right now in your size. And well, we can probably meet somewhere halfway, and we can meet somewhere halfway with the price, but you just gotta let people know. It basically lets people know how much these shoes are really going for.
It's how much a shoe is worth. Like there's some shoes when it first come out, it may be low, but come 2-3 years from now, when people is like, oh, they may be on Instagram, they may see a shoe, they be like, well, damn, when did that come out? I like that. Why not get that? Yeah. And then they gonna look, and then it used to be 200, 220. Now that's just 650, 700.
And the sizes is huge. Like it could be a size 5. Say for example, you get some shoes size 5 is $500, but a size 6 could be $700. It just depends.
And then a size 12 might be $300. Like it's crazy how much. And but StockX is more like it shows the lowest ask, the highest ask. It shows how much people are willing to pay for that shoe. Mm-hmm. Some people are willing to pay a big bag for that shoe. Others is like, no, I won't. Yeah. And it really goes off what people are willing to do. I was
for sure.
Can you actually sell your shoes through StockX?
Yeah. That's the whole point. Like, so the prices that you see are the prices that people who own the shoe are like asking for. Like, so whatever price. So whatever the price is on that size, that means someone who out there with that size is asking for that price. Okay. And you could, if you got the bread, like if you just got dough like that, you could just pay and you could say, I want them. I'll buy them right here. They'll come at your house within a week. They'll be there. But if you want to. But if you're trying to find something cheaper, I don't think StockX is the route all the time.
StockX will have you out here blowing that bag.
For sure.
Yeah, because they do want their chips. I can say that.
Yeah. Now, as a seller, are you going with the app that has the more expensive price or the more reasonable price?
I would probably say, I mean, there's multiple ways of getting shoes. I mean, it's not really multiple ways, but that's
as a seller.
Yeah, like okay, you got the shoe for the original
retail
price, right?
price.
The retail price, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now you reselling it, and you check or you put them on StockX, you put them on what's the other one? GOAT, right?
Yeah, GOAT, StockX,
GOAT, StockX. What's the more ideal app you got? Like what determines
what app we use?
What app you use? You know what I'm saying?
I think it just depends on what kind of shoe you got, really.
Yeah, I think it would depend on the price. And then I would either say it depends on what I want to do. Like StockX, they want their cut most of the time.
Okay.
So if I sell some crazy on StockX for a crazy price, they gonna want. I don't know the exact percentage by heart, but they gonna want their percent. So
if you really want your bread, StockX and GOAT's the move because they be taxing, but. If I have shoes that I just want to get off my hands, I use OfferUp, or I even post things on my social media because I know a lot of people on my social media that like shoes. Yeah. So sometimes I post it. If I really want to get shoes off my hands, I go to OfferUp or a social media route.
Yeah. Okay. Have you guys tried Facebook Marketplace?
Yeah, that too. Facebook work too.
There's buyers everywhere. I say most of the time I put something on my Instagram, it's gone. Like most of the time people want it. Yeah. So like.
I only get shoes that, like, for the most part, I only try to get shoes that I know people have been anticipating anyway. So, like, I know for a fact if I get that particular shoe, somebody out there gonna want them. There's too many people out here in LA. Exactly. So I know somebody gonna want them.
And I think a lot of people underestimate, like, just social media in general. You feel me? Like,
social media has changed the world.
For sure.
Like,
it's
anything you need is
anything.
There. Is there.
Yeah, marketing yourself is huge. That's huge. People are getting popular off just being themselves.
It's a whole new era.
If you're not, you feel me, marketing yourself. If you're not trying to use it to make
for sure.
But like you said, I mean, but like anything though, like social media, there's pros and cons to it. It's just like anything else.
Now, as a buyer, how important is it to, I guess practice what you preach in a sense? You know what I'm saying? To have shoe game yourself. Yeah. To be the one, you got the shoe, you got the shoes for sale, but you also got the heat on your feet. You feel me?
For sure. I think I'm pretty picky with shoes. So like, some of these shoes come out, I only get the shoes that I really like for my feet. Like, cause I let a lot of shoes pass, and maybe if I see some shoes that I've been trying to get for a minute, I'm gonna get those.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm not one of them hype beasts that just gotta get every shoe. Cause at the end of the day, if you're trying to get every shoe that come out, you're gonna go broke. Yeah. Like, you're gonna go broke. Like, cause it's not even worth all that. And then eventually you're gonna be like, I get tired of shoes real quick. So I'll probably wear it a couple times, and then I'll be like, you know what? I might just get rid of these. They're still in good condition. So
I would say, Wait, what was the question again? Run that back by me.
Like how important is it to have shoe game being the seller?
I wouldn't say it's really that important because I be out here trapping in Crocs and slides. Like, yeah, like just because I got them, like I don't always rock them. I seen a TikTok the other day that had me dying because it's me. Like, y'all know me. I have a closet, everything full of shoes, room full of shoes. But y'all know when I get up in the morning, I'm gonna have them slides on. I'm gonna have them Crocs on.
Oh me, yeah,
I said Crocs, sponsor me. I need it. Like,
yeah, for sure.
For real, like all of that. Like
Makes
when
sense.
it come down to it, it matters, but it don't matter because at the end of the day, you selling them. Like I got them.
Yeah,
They could go. It don't really matter as much, but I think it do kind of make you a little more trustworthy. I would say.
I think it will help your reputation.
I think it help people understand that this is you really do this. Like I don't want it to be misconception.
You know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of like, would you go to a barber who got like a fucked up hairline?
Exactly.
Nah.
He like, sit down, young fella. His shit on crooked. It's like, I'm cool, bro.
Yeah, you're right for sure.
I think it definitely helps you though.
I've been in that situation before.
Yeah.
I went to a barber.
They used to call you Patches, I heard.
Hey, that's back in the day. That was back in middle school when I tried to cut my own hair. You feel me?
We all been there. We all been there.
I got a fucked up barber story too, though. I'm gonna tell you.
No, the thing about it was, I was in New York. This nigga had the grandpa. You feel me? This nigga shit was, and this nigga was like in his mid-20s. You feel me? I'm like, yo. And
in the mid
20-year-old.
Yeah, bro.
grandpa.
That nigga had a
George
that
Costanza.
nigga shit was back here, bro. And the homie, he from New York, and he took me there, and he took me. He's like, nah, bro, I'm telling you, this nigga like he the hottest in the city for real. Like, yeah, he was like, nigga, celebrities coming to this nigga. I'm like, bro, you gassing? I was like, you gassing this shit? He was like, nah, bro, for real. So I'm like, all right, bro, you go first then, nigga. I let bro go first. I don't know, like I really wasn't feeling his cut. Maybe it was just the type of hair he got or whatever. You feel me? But I let this nigga. I was like, fuck it. I need to cut bad. You know what I'm saying? I was looking like a motherfucking caveman. So I let bro cut my shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was like one of the crispiest haircuts I ever had.
It was nice.
That shit was nice.
You got a nice story.
That shit was.
He was going left with this.
Yeah, I thought you were going left. I got a bad story.
I mean, I knew you said celebrities was going there. You said celebrities was getting their haircuts.
Yeah, bro, but it was like
was nice.
I was shaking in my boots the whole time, nigga. The whole time I was in the barbershop, I was like,
nigga trying to look at the edge up.
Nigga, I'm like,
Tim's on.
hold on. All right, cool, big fella. You feel me? But nah.
Hey, so when they get to the point where you gotta fly out barbers and shit, you fly him out? That's the one you call it?
Him?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna just fly my cousin out, if anything.
Okay,
my
I know your cousin here.
Hell yeah, my cousin cut hair. I mean, shit, like he be doing all types of rappers and shit. Like he pretty nice with it. So
now let me tell you, dude. So it was I had to go to a funeral, right? Let's say the funeral is Saturday and it's Friday type shit, right? Mm-hmm. And it's around like 5 o'clock. You feel me? My mama hit me up. She like, make sure you get your hair cut before the funeral. I'm like, fuck. You feel me? As y'all know, barbershops be closing kind of, you feel me? Kind of early. So I'm going to the barbershop I usually go to. That motherfucker closed. So I'm like, man, I'm about to just find one that's open and walk in there, right? So I go in there, right? Boom. I walk in. They're like, oh, we about to close. I'm like, oh, I just need a quick little cut, blah, blah. And the dude right by the door, he like, oh, I got you.
Never trust a dude right by the
Y'all don't know. They start laughing.
Not the front booth.
He said, I got you.
If the dude is right by the door,
do not trust him.
He on his way out the door.
Booth. Yeah, that's not the booth you want to be in, right?
Do not trust him. This is
like,
Children of the Trenches advisory. Do not trust him.
Don't get cut by it. I know that. But at the time I was kind of like, but I had to get it because it was the funeral.
He was desperate.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I'm telling him what I want. And I sit down. He start the cut, right? He probably halfway through the cut. And then somebody walk in, right? Somebody walk in. And he talked to him. He was like, oh, you finally got you one, huh? He said, you finally.
He said, you finally got. Nigga, these niggas is about to close.
He walked in, bro. He said, You finally got you one, huh? The nigga that was cutting my hair was like, yup. I was like, oh my God. But like I said, he halfway through the cut. I'm not about to just, you feel me, go home with it. Sure. So I was like, fuck it, bro. I'll let him finish. Dude, my shit was so crook, bro. My shit was bad, bro. My shit was horrible. I had to go home and like get my dad little shit and try to fix it myself, dude. That shit was the worst cut I ever had.
How old was you?
Man, I was in high school. I probably was like in 10th grade. Was I in 10th? I probably was like in 10th grade, bro. Because I remember walking home mad.
I think I remember that. I think that was the day you came to the gym.
I
think that was the day you came to the gym, but we always on your head.
Get out of here.
Patches.
Get out of here.
Hey, wait. How much did he?
I probably paid like 20.
Oh, 20. All
it
right.
wasn't none too. Now, will I pay now? That's a whole nother conversation. But let's get back to the shoes. Oh my God.
Hey, no, that brought a question in mind. So you get your haircut, and you going out somewhere that night, and you got some fly kicks on. How fresh is you feeling? Like,
oh, what?
On 10?
On 10?
Yeah, I'm on like.
He's equipped.
I'm on like.
He's equipped.
That's double equipped.
Yeah, I'm like. I'm on. I might be on 500. Like, y'all know, like when it come down to going out, like I'm gonna have something new on my feet for sure. Like I'm normally bringing it fresh out the box. These are my. Yeah, this is my first time wearing them tonight.
Okay, so
and
fresh.
The haircut is gonna be done.
So somebody getting it that night.
Yeah, y'all know me. I'm not going nowhere without a haircut. I get one.
That's a fact.
I get one. I'm usually getting one weekly. So like the fact COVID is really messing up my.
You ain't lying.
When it comes down to me, like I love to maintain my hair. That's rule number one. Like
for sure.
Like I said, y'all got y'all bad haircut stories. I had to learn the hard way one time, and I was like, ooh. And that's because I used to cut my own hair back in middle school and was still getting biddies. That's what's crazy. Like. They ain't know I was really cutting my own hair back then. They was still messing with your boy.
They probably know now, though.
Oh, they do. That's all right, though.
You still cut your hair to this
No,
day?
I don't cut my hair to this day.
I was just saying, like, now girls are older now. They're going to look at your hair like, damn.
Oh, yeah. You got yourself?
They gonna be like, he was getting right, though, huh?
Boy, that shit kind of boof.
Hey,
This shit kind of weak.
They may think it was boof, but that's okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, man, y'all crazy.
Listen, fuck, I had another question. Now, I seen on Instagram and TikTok and shit, you see a lot of niggas. Well, really, I seen it on Vine. When
back
in the day, when niggas first get their fresh pair of Jordans, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How important is it to not crease them up?
Ooh, it depends on the biggest creasers to me is ones. Like
you Air Force
ones and Air Forces. When the creases get in, that's just the silhouette, the way they made. Like it's important for real. Like it's a sport too. Back then, man, to get them creases out the shoes, I used to come home, get the socks, ball them up, and put it right in the toe, so it looked like it's just fresh.
Yeah,
make sure. So I wake up the next morning, it's good. Like now, I'm learning techniques and stuff on TikTok. My cousin then put me on some things. It's like now I see they putting it, they ironing the top, and I'm like, oh, like yeah, I'm getting some tricks now. Like
they ironing the top of their shoes.
Yes. Ironing the shoes to get the creases out. And I'm like, why wasn't I thinking of that?
Bro, it's a culture for real.
I'm like, why wasn't I thinking of that, bro? Because I was really like getting socks and balling them up and just throwing them in the stuff.
And that shit works.
Yeah, it works too. Because you know how when you buy your shoes, it come with like the usual the cardboard aglet and the piece of paper and the paper with that come in there. And then that's what keeps the shoes firm. That's what keep it like that. So
I used to throw them shits away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Most people don't. I mean, like, but I used to. I was one of them guys. So to keep that from happening, I would just go ahead and throw the socks back in there. Yeah. And it make it look like normal.
For sure. Definitely. Especially when it comes to if you want to resell shoes, creases make a huge deal, especially if you're trying to sell some used ones. That would be the difference between someone wanting to buy them and not buying them.
Because there is a used and new game, and used shoes still are expensive.
They still
sell. Used shoes are really
expensive. But like
still.
In my head, I'm like, if I'm gonna pay this much for some shoes, I'm getting brand new.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not
my personal way, they need to be new.
Yeah, they gotta be brand new.
Yeah, I look at shoes because I remember I think it was the Dior Jordans.
Those are hard.
I think So me and my little group of friends, we was all talking about trying to get a pair, and I was looking at it as because how much was it? Was it like 4?
Man.
Oh, when they came out, they were in the hundreds, I believe. But now I see they're going for like 14,000, 12,000.
I was looking at that like as an investment.
It is an
investment. If I
investment.
get these, motherfucking sell, wait for a couple months. It's like how y'all said, like a stock market, motherfucker. That shit go
That's
up.
exactly how people are thinking during COVID.
Yeah, shoes are an investment. I can't say that. Shoes are investment from any shoe, like a lot of shoes are investments. Most of the stuff resells more than retail. Even if you was making mini profit from $5 to $10, $20, it may not be that light to you because $20, but hey, that may pay for your next meal. That may put some gas in your car. That may you is gonna make some money ultimately. There are some stuff that's ultimately gonna tank, but it's probably weak if that's the case. Yeah, so like. Shoes are an investment for sure. Them Dior's, big investment. They cost a lot.
They real scarce.
I like those a lot.
I want those to wear personally.
Yeah, I need a personal. I need a personal pair.
I'm not even a big fan of those. I like the Chucks. The Dior Chucks is fly.
The B23s, those are big time.
But like the Jordan, the Dior ones, man, them motherfuckers is like he said, what 14 bands?
Yeah, the high tops like 14 bands.
See, like if you spend 14 bands on a shoe, like you gonna look at it like, damn, I don't even want to put.
It make you not want to wear them.
But that's the thing though. Like if you got 14 bands to spend, I don't think they looking at it like that.
They not.
You feel me? Because the 14 bands to them probably was like.
That's true.
It's nothing. It's nothing. Yeah,
that's true. I
mean,
mean,
you buying it with that much confidence, you could care less. For real.
That's true too. But still,
that's the way I see it.
In the back of my head, I'll be like, damn, 14 grand for some shoes.
What's the name? You think you guys will ever get to the point where you guys are trying to create bots and trying to, or you think that's not really y'all style? Y'all don't really.
That's a good question. I can't even tell you. Like maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked about, I've thought about it. I've talked to people about making robots for me. It's been in the works. I've been thinking about possibly doing that or starting an app or something. Yeah. Because I think it would definitely be beneficial in the future. For real. Like, for sure. Because now everything is transferring over to e-commerce and selling online and stuff like that. And if that's what's going to help me take over the game, then I'm going to take everything to my full advantage. If that's what it's going to be, that's what it's got to be.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
If shoes take me places that I don't even know yet, then so be it. If it gets to a point where it gets bigger than it not already is, but get bigger than what it is right now, then that's how it's got to be.
I can definitely say they are a blessing right now. I can say
I think it is going to get bigger. I think it's going to go to the $1 trillion industry for real.
It will be crazy though, for sure.
And
as long as social media keep hyping them, it's going to be like that.
Oh, for real.
Oh yeah,
and I think
gonna be like that for a minute.
I think the whole shoe reselling came to my radar when remember on DJ Khaled Snapchat he used to have that little boy.
Yeah.
His son, Asad?
Nah, it was another boy. He was like, how business? He like, business is booming.
Oh,
I saw that.
Yeah, I think you talking about the Arabian dude that sells sneakers.
Yeah. He sells shoes.
Yeah, he got a whole mansion full of sneakers.
Bro,
all the rappers go to his house. He's big time.
Yeah, I gotta see his face probably.
Yeah.
Nah, dude gotta be. He can't be no older than 13, 14.
Yeah, like,
he's selling it to rappers.
Yeah,
he's selling shoes to rappers.
Everybody goes to his crib. They go do house calls, and he has it all.
He could have I saw the YouTube video. He could have a store. He could have a store if he wanted to, but he could do it in his house.
Yeah.
I think that's when I realized, like,
all the bread going in his pocket.
Really hell yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah.
But like you said, social media, especially with, you know how girls are with the matching. Girls love the little relationships on social media. So when they see someone else's matching with shoes, and they can be like, oh yeah, I'm trying to be like that.
We need those.
Or not even those in particular, but we got to match.
Yeah.
We got to whatever shoes you got, I got to have. It's got to that point too. But ones in particular though, ones are like the individual shoe that really has changed the game, because that's really the shoe that everyone be hyping about. Now he still got 11s and stuff like that too, but when it comes to boys, chicks and dudes, it's the ones for sure.
It's so universal. One could go with anything. Like,
you ain't lying.
Like I said, you can rock it with the jeans. You can rock it with the. I'm telling you, I used to rock the ones with the slacks. You can put.
Hey! Speaking of ones, didn't you fighting ones?
I fought in ones.
My boy
Dave fought in ones.
It was only
shadow ones. Don't get it messed up. He fought, knocked boy out in the first round in the shadow ones.
Yes, sir. It was only right though.
In the shadow ones.
You know what I'm saying? Had to do it right.
For the Jordan.
Y'all want to know the real story behind that though? Did I tell y'all?
Nah. It's probably hilarious. Let's hear it.
It's funny as shit. It's funny as shit, bro. All right, so Hez got the same pair of Adam's boxing shoes, right?
Yeah.
The black ones. right? So I grabbed my okay. So all this construction shit going on, shit down there been getting moved around and shit, right? And I had grabbed my shoes. I was moving fast.
He
so
grabbed
I
a pair. He grabbed a pair.
I grabbed a pair. One of them was mine, and the other one was Hess. I had put my pair on, right? And I'm over here trying to squeeze my foot in Hess's shit.
Jay like, what's up with my shoe? Like,
Nigga, bro, I done damn near unlaced the whole shoe and everything, dog. And now look, I said, wait.
This is
I
not
put
the
it
right
next to you.
size.
I said, wait. This shit's smaller than this one. What happened?
Other one went on smooth.
Yeah, other one went on smooth. I'm like, bro, it usually never gives me this problem. So I'm like, wait. So I go to Hess. I'm like, yo, is this your shoe? This nigga like, this nigga say, yeah, you got my shoe, nigga. What you? I ain't fighting.
Yeah.
He should have put him on. It would have been like some like Mike type shit, bro. He would have looked spectacular.
Nah, nigga.
He would have looked
Nigga,
spectacular.
I
He got the first round knockout.
Nah,
but he
nigga.
would've looked like,
It was
oh my God.
literally like Mike because I had the mics
Yeah, he
on.
was like
Okay,
my hand
okay.
J's
Yeah,
on.
I had the
I'll take
mics
that.
on
I'll
for
take
sure. But yeah. So I was like, fuck, like I ain't got no shoes. Only shoes I had in my backpack was the ones. I was contemplating. I'm like, all right, hold on. Let me ask Nemo. Nemo, what size shoe you wear? This nigga said 11.5. I said,
can't do it.
I tried them on. I was like, nah, I can't do it. I was like, fuck it, we going with the ones. I said, shit. It was probably meant to be. You know what I'm saying? It's my birthday. I'm turning 23. You know, I got the ones in the backpack. It was bro. And you know, I didn't even wear the ones to the fight. I wore my slides. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know me. Know I'm always in the slides. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I fuck with shoes, but I'm more comfortable in the slides. You feel me?
Cali, that's just us.
Yeah, that's just us for real. But yeah. So it was. I guess it was just meant to be. So I said, fuck it. Let me lace up in the Jordans. Finna just go sleep this nigga real quick and make an appearance. You feel me? In the ones. So. Yeah, that's how that went down. You feel me?
I'm telling you, bro, when I was watching that, I was dying. I said, this man Jay is walking out right now with the ones on. I said, I've never seen nobody do this. I said, I don't know if he did it on purpose or if he didn't. I said, but I know he better knock this fool out.
At that point, you should ask Jordan for a little cut.
On me.
You put him on with the ones.
I had
That
to,
shit
huh?
was viral.
We need
I mean,
to
they
go
do.
ahead
They
and get some custom Jordan boxing shoes.
they make Jordan boxing shoes,
But
but
do they look like Jordan?
they don't really look like.
I'm saying they
Jordans.
need to look like ones. They need
Yeah,
to step
yeah,
their swag
yeah,
up. They need
yeah.
to be harder.
I ain't gonna
Huh?
lie. Oh,
He
for
had
real?
Jordan shoes?
Oh, he
Yeah,
got
Jordan
knocked
boxing
on.
shoes.
They got knocked
They're
out?
boxing
Yeah, he
boots
got
and got
slipped.
knocked out.
Oh.
Hey, but that would be a
See, come on, Jordan.
That'd be a co-sponsor.
Come on, Jordan. Come holla at your
playing.
boy. Stop
You
playing.
need to stop playing.
I was
Stop
like, 'cause
playing.
now that I see like the way the people that's sponsored by Jordan now in the football game, like the cleats they be having on there.
Oh, they be hard.
Oh my
They
god,
be hard
the
for
custom
sure.
11s, the 5s, the 10s. Like,
Yeah,
oh, they be
yeah,
going
no,
nuts
they
with
look
the
like
cleats
real
these days.
shoes with just
They
cleats at the
are.
bottom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I had a pair of Concord cleats.
yeah, as a matter
my
of fact, you
favorite
sure
cleats.
did.
Boy, oh, I miss them.
Jordan is making dough at that point, especially the way shoes are going now. He somehow comes out with a different colorway all the time too.
Yeah.
All the time. Yeah.
That's the reason why shoes keep getting, because he always coming out with some different colorways.
It's the same
all the
shoe, just a
time.
different colorway.
But the colorways be hard. Like sometimes they be hard. I was like, yeah, I want them too. Like, and he come out with the 11s. He got the high top, low top. That's more bread. He got the same shoes out, just low top version.
Right.
So now he's making shoes. He's making more money off the same shoes. Watch the
They've been
Concords.
coming out since the 80s.
Exactly. The Concords came out 3 times since he ain't played no basketball in 20 years. Shoes still the number 1 shoe out for some reason. I don't know why, but for some reason he still got the number 1 shoes out.
Shit, we the reason why.
Yeah, he the GOAT.
I mean, but he got
He the GOAT for sure.
But if you really think about it, he still got the hardest shoes out. Like Jordans are harder.
If you
than
compare
LeBron's.
him to any other, to any other big time Hall of Fame basketball player, the only one I would say in competition would be Kobe. I prefer Kobe's. I like the way they look. I ain't never really been a fan of the way LeBron's look.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Jordan always has something different. I'm talking like from the patent leather to the suede, like the mesh, like the way things come together versus the Nike, like how Nike is with Jordan and Kobe. I would say their stuff is more like universal. Like they may be more comfortable to play in because I've played in Jordans. I played in the 11s once. My feet be fucking busted by the time I'm done with the game. But I go put on my KDs, my Kobe's, my LeBrons, like I'm green. Like I know it's more for comfort, I would say these days.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Jordans weren't as comfortable, but I think that's just coming with the time he was playing in.
Yeah,
because you got to think he came up playing in Converse, like
yeah.
So
you ain't lying. He came, he kind of changed
Let me
the
ask
whole.
y'all if y'all like these, because I think these are also like reselling for a lot of money. But the Yeezys,
Yeezys for sure.
I like
buying
Yeezy.
that for yourselves. Y'all buying those to sell?
Both.
It depends on what it is. If I get it and I don't like it, I'm probably gonna sell it. Most of the time, it comes down to if I like it or not. If I like it, I'm gonna keep it. If I don't, it's gotta go. Like, but Yeezys are pretty dope.
But what's your opinion on them slides though?
Yee!
The county jail slippers?
Yeah, the county jail slippers.
The county fours?
The hospital.
They look like
surgicals.
They look like some jail type, like made them with a butter knife type. Like they look crazy, but
I wouldn't personally buy them.
No.
I mean, because I don't. How much they going for? Like
$300-400 depends.
$400.
Yeah, like $400.
Are you for real?
For some slippers, but retail, I think they range from like, they range like around $60.
Slides I'm chilling.
I'm like $400. I mean, there's J's that are harder than those I'll buy before that for some slides. Like you said, some slides.
Like for Yeezy slides, I'm gonna go Gucci. I'm gonna go Louis V. I'm gonna go something else before I go Yeezy. When it comes, just because of quality.
Yeah.
Like I really feel like they ain't take their time with those slippers. Like, they're nice, they're hype, but I think they're more of a fashion statement than anything.
Yeah. Everybody I talk to though who got a pair, they say they comfortable.
I bet they are.
They probably are comfortable.
I put a pair on my feet. They were surprisingly comfortable. I'm thinking about getting a pair, but I think that's just the hype beast in me some days. I feel like flexing on fools. Then I'm going to throw them on. Like, but I'm not really big on Adidas. I'm more of a Nike type guy. So, like, I put them on. I take them to 7-Eleven or something. You feel me? Like,
I think the one thing I learned about shoes with all this shoe stuff is like Jordans ain't even the most expensive shoes out here. Like there's you got Dior, you got the designer stuff, Alexander McQueen's, Yeezys. Like there's shoes that are out there now that are just way more than Jordans, and like it's so much harder to get too, especially with Off-White. Off-White is killing the game right now.
Virgil,
all the Off-White stuff is killing the game. All he does is put the little strap on there, and now they $1,000. I'm like, wow.
He do some reconstruction. He's a designer. He do some reconstruction. I like his collabs when it comes down to Jordan, Nike. The stuff he do with them, he make them look different. He make them look better. He revamps them. He make them look better than they did before, I would say. Okay. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Let me ask y'all this: is Jordan still at the top
of what?
Of
the shoe game?
The shoe game.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like.
Because
I guess the highest paid.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeezy, he done made himself a billionaire. Kanye West done made himself a billionaire off of these shoes, off of Yeezys. Yeah. But he was also once upon a time part of Nike, and then he went over to Adidas and he changed the game. But I would say Jordan probably still the GOAT when it comes down to it, because any person that's still selling the same shoes 5-6 times, they done re-release. Like Jordans re-come out every 5-6 years, every 4 or 5. Yeah. Like the same thing. These came out in 11, but now they back out 2016, 2018. Like
it'd be little differences. Real little differences.
Yeah, it's like very minor, but it ain't nothing too major. But I would say he's still on top, because anybody that can still come out with the same old stuff and they still gonna sell out day one, you still that dude. Sure. Like, cause
I don't see it slowing down.
Yeah, Kanye may be able to do that in the near future. Like he'll come back out with the old Yeezys, that the original ones he first came out with, and he'll probably be making that type of bag. But like right now, Jordan been doing it since the 80s. Like I said, with the ones, like his first pair 85 with them ones, like people still rocking ones to this day.
Hey, and why is it that? What is it about the Team Jordans that people don't show no love to?
The
flights, you feel me? Like
it ain't got that same. It's just not that same sauce.
It ain't got no sauce to it. They don't got no sauce.
It's not. And and I don't like how they mix shoes. Like they be trying to put the retro 4s with the 5s and make it
It's
weak.
It's weak. That's not swag.
And you think about the shoes that really are the most popular ones are the ones that Jordan wore.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what the ones that resell the most is actual ones that Jordan probably put on his feet, or you seen
he's still
him
making money off them though, huh?
Yeah, you gonna make money. People.
Jordan?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
There's too many people in the world. There's too many people. Somebody out there buying. Somebody out there buying them.
Now, you know, if a nigga had a pair of flights on, you know
he's not woke, but he's not in the shoe game, or he just like them. I mean, I can't even be mad at someone that just like them.
Yeah, I'm not one of them. I'm not gonna like dog you or clown you or judge you because of what's on, because you got the flights on. Because I mean, not everybody probably in that position to go get the 100. Yeah, they ain't in the position to probably go get the 180 pair. Probably go get that. Like, but they may not be as woke as some are. Like I said, I know parents that they'll do they last to make sure their kid look good, because at the end of the day, for real, you got them flights on. You may get bullied in school. You may get clowned.
Especially at Poly.
Yeah, no matter what. You at Poly, and you went to my middle school. You went to my
nigga mad at his mama.
Yeah. You go to my middle school. You go to Poly. We all went to Poly. So you may say you go over there on 1600 Atlantic. You gonna get clowned.
You gonna get clowned.
You ain't getting no females. You not getting no fees if your feet look like that. Because they know. They know what it come down to. I done seen dudes with flights get curved. I done seen like
I ain't gonna lie. Children of the Trenches exclusive. I had a pair of flights on before in high school.
I had flights on.
I got my shit. They got me. They got me.
Fight?
I was ready to fight.
Nah, since we telling the truth, because I was contemplating if I was gonna say it. But since we telling the truth,
as a matter of fact, go.
You must say I was flights.
No. But you used the boxing Jordans. Remember them Jordans you had in the amateurs?
I think I did.
The white ones. The white ones. Yeah.
I was about to say it was my birthday, and a female, she bought me some shoes, and they was flights.
Ooh.
And she just didn't know. And how did you tell? All right, so we took it back, and I got me some forces. Yeah. But like, how would you tell your girl, tell somebody like, yo, these not the right ones, or yo, you gotta give me some other ones? You feel me?
I'm gonna tell, man.
You don't want to sound.
These ain't them. These ain't it.
I'm gonna tell, babe. Like, she gonna have to know my swag. Like, I'm gonna be like,
you ain't never seen me with these before.
How long have you known me?
I'm like.
It's gonna be harder for me to be in that situation because I feel like whoever girl I choose is already kind of hip to the game.
She better know what time it is.
Already woke to the game, but like. In that situation, you just gonna have to just kind of just bite the bullet and just, you know what, I'm gonna take them back by myself. She not gonna know I'm giving them back, but you know,
because she gonna hit you with that. Hey, when you gonna put on them shoes? I'll buy you.
Never.
Never.
Wrong size, Jordan's run big. No, but I want to ask y'all because you mentioned the collabs. What is your favorite collab?
I think I mentioned the dunks I was telling y'all about, the $1,500 one, the Ben and Jerry's.
Oh, the Ben and Jerry's.
So those are probably the most what I'll say. They're probably the most standard out shoes out right now. Those are probably the best shoes. Those are my favorite shoes that came out this year, me personally, because they just different. Like one thing about those, like
big different.
Yeah, they definitely different. I wish I had a picture of them right now. I should have worn them. I had a pair. Yeah, I got a pair. I got a pair. But like I said, I only wear them when it's that time. I only wear them a handful of times because at the end of the day, if I'm still might sell them. To hell, shit. So
my favorite collab, come down to it. I like what Travis is doing with the game. I like what Travis Scott is doing. I like it's the minor things like the backward swoosh, like. But other than that, I would probably say Virgil. I really like what Virgil does with my favorite shoe right now is the Off-White UNC. You already know, like I'm coming for those. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them for sure. Yeah. But when it comes down to those, it's the minor things. Like it may be something light, like just the air on there, or the little Nike Beaver tennis on the inside, or the little zip tie, but. When it comes down to, I think it just looked different. I think it's the simple fact that it's different. It ain't what we used to seeing. Like I said, how shoes come out every 4 years.
Yeah.
When you got some on there, it's different. But
for me, it's the Dior ones.
The Dior ones. Yeah, like I said.
Yeah, that's my favorite collab.
Like I said, if you got them. You got some. You better
shit.
Sell them.
You got some heat on your feet.
Nah,
you are equipped. Like we
they're not gonna be on my feet. I'm selling them. I could buy a whip. Shit. Right? $14,000.
That's an 05 Honda.
That's an 05 Honda for real.
That's like a 2015 Honda.
For sure.
Nah, but I want to ask y'all the knockoff shoes. How good are they getting in this day and time?
Ooh.
Are they getting better? Are they getting worse? Are you able to spot them immediately? What's that about?
Man, they get better and better by the day.
Yeah.
They get better and better by the day. And people are really inspecting shoes now. Like, I'm talking magnifying glasses. Like,
Damn.
It's got to the point where, like, people are looking at stuff that don't even matter when you got the shoes. They looking at stuff that you can't even see if you was just wearing some shoes to see if they fake or not. And
with the naked eye.
Yeah. So like people got the black light now. People got the check app. It's all kind of ways.
It's big. Like it's like I said, it's a trend. It's $1 billion game. Like when so much money is involved, everybody want to jump in. So there are people that's out there trying to get the finagles in, and there's everybody else that's like I said, well, you gotta have your tricks. And the people that really know Jordans know how they feel, know the sole, they know what it feel like on the foot, they know what it look like. You can spot it. If you really know what you're talking about, you can spot. But I can't say there is a lot of those out here. Let's say that.
For sure. Definitely a lot of those out there. But like I said, if you want to go the cheaper route, some people do it. I mean, like I've personally seen some shoes that I guess you could call like replicas, I guess, that were identical to the authentics. So it's one of them things where you gotta really know what you're talking about and know what you looking at before you buy some shoes. If you're not big on the shoe game, if you're not big on shoes, it's not a good time to be in the game because someone might try to get you. And that's just how it be, especially out here. Like I said, everything out here in LA is so amplified because it's huge. Everything is big out here, so you're gonna find some people that's gonna try to finesse you.
Now you got Polly getting clowned and shit.
Yeah. Hey, it be like that sometimes, especially at Poly, man. You gotta come swift for sure.
They will tear your ass up over there. I can't say that.
What's the do y'all got any like crazy stories with interaction with a customer? Just kind of like them being skeptical about the shoe you selling them.
I would say it for sure get crazy, but I ain't got no story that sticks out. Like I ain't got nothing that's just off the dome.
But I've
dealt with a bunch of crazy ignorant people for sure.
For sure, definitely. Yeah, especially
everybody's skeptical. But like I said, when shoes are worth so much money, I'm skeptical. Every time I buy a shoe, I'm skeptical. I buy that motherfucker at Nike and I'll be questioning you for real. Like, I'm still gonna give it that look. Like,
I was selling another popular shoe out right now is the Mocha ones. People love the Mochas.
Them is hard too.
I sold a pair of Mochas. I sold a pair of Mochas to this dude, and when I say this dude was literally like smelling them, he was like smelling the shoe. He was like, I'm just making sure. He was like, yeah, he gave me something crazy. Like, I'm just making sure these are legit. And I'm like, how the hell is the scent?
You got the damn scent.
Yeah, what the damn
I hope you
scent?
didn't wear those. Was those used?
Nah, they was brand new. I got them.
You can tell. You can for sure tell off the smell of a shoe if it's what's going on.
You serious?
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all not playing.
That's crazy.
Niggas got the Greyhound dogs and shit.
It's gonna get to that point.
Big airport dog is
like, it's gonna get to that
Bloodhound
point.
dog.
Yeah.
There you go.
Dude ended up buying them, but it was just the fact that that was the first time I ever had someone sniffing some shoes. Like, especially in my lifetime, for sure. I ain't never did that, but it might be something I might do now. just to make sure that people ain't giving me no flukes.
I'm sniffing shit. I'm gonna be honest. I'm invested.
You know how they supposed to smell.
You ever had a pair of shoes that came out the store and you smelled them? Yeah. If you haven't, then that's you.
It do have a smell.
It got a smell, and if that shit don't smell like that, then you know.
So it's like a new car smell, basically.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, like it's just sometimes
if
that new shoe smell. I got so many shoes. I know what that shit.
Sometimes it could be like a flaw if the smell of the shoe is too strong. Like it don't have to be. So if the shoe is too strong, then people will be skeptical about that. So if it smells a little too strong, then people will be kind of sideways about it. It depends on who you're selling to and like what's people qualifications on when to buy shoes. It all depends. It really does. And what shoe you selling?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what time it is.
Get him.
Y'all know what time it is.
Get him.
I had to. You know
what I'm saying?
JVI got something he want to say.
I got something I want to say.
JVI got something he want to get off his chest.
Turn my earphones up. I got no earphones.
Get him.
I'm listening.
Get him.
Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Look.
Let go.
I said, oh shit, we done did it again. Me and Hetch just filmed a podcast. We spitting again. Why you in the game if you ain't in it to win? Shit, before I leave the game, I got to give me some ends. Right. Look, remember the days I was trapping out the bins, could barely afford the rent, and my pockets had a dent to the very last cent. I had nothing left to lose. Don't you take me to that extent. With everything to prove, I don't think you comprehend. We gonna be selling out events. We're gonna be selling out events and we packing out arenas with large amounts up in the visas. For the hustle, I had to show the gratitude. Even when I didn't want to, it's what I had to do. Catch you talking out your neck. The children of the trenches is coming after you.
The children of the trenches coming after y'all. Better stop playing.
That's a cool little outro right there.
That's
You need to put that on the beat. That need to be the outro.
They scared to send us beats. That's the problem. Because they know how we coming.
Yeah.
They don't want to send us no beats.
I wasn't coming that hard this week, but I got you niggas next week. I got y'all niggas next week.
I got them next week.
Next week is Hess. I got
y'all next week. Nah. This has been episode 10 of the Children of the Trenches podcast. Like, comment, subscribe.
We are your hosts.
Found any entertainment, please just share it with one person. That's all we ask of you. Just share it with one person. We are your hosts, Anthony Finesse Hess,
Javion and Professor Cardinal.
And we out. Yeah.
Yeah.